Do you ever wonder if the secret to becoming wealthy isn't about chasing money, but about something much deeper? It turns out, the journey to a millionaire mindset begins not in a bank account, but in your own head. This isn't about wishful thinking, but about training your brain to think, act, and believe like a millionaire long before the money ever shows up. The Millionaire Mindset. 6 guiding principles. 1. The power of thought. Your thoughts are the very foundation of your reality, acting as a blueprint for your future. This isn't about magical thinking. It's a deliberate and powerful practice. A millionaire mindset isn't something you're born with. It's a skill you cultivate by rewiring your internal dialogue to focus on possibility, not limitation. Most people are stuck in a cycle of dwelling on what's missing. The money they don't have, the opportunities they've lost, or the problems holding them back. The millionaire mind, however, actively and relentlessly shifts this focus. When faced with a challenge, it doesn't ask, "Why can't I do this?" but rather, "How can I?" This simple change from a question of impossibility to a question of strategy is a fundamental shift from a victim mentality to a creator mentality. It's about taking control of your narrative and actively shaping your reality. The mind as a garden. To truly understand this, think of your mind as a garden you're responsible for tending. Every thought you entertain is a seed. Thoughts of doubt, fear, and scarcity are weeds that will quickly take over, choking out any chance of growth. A millionaire mindset is like a diligent gardener, cultivating the soil with intention. You systematically plant seeds of discipline, clarity, and purpose while ruthlessly pulling out the weeds of negativity. This process is powerful because it works regardless of your current circumstances. You could be building a business from a small apartment or a multinational corporation. The mental work is the same. The man who becomes wealthy in his mind first may have grown up in poverty, but he refuses to let that story define him. He consciously rewrites his narrative, choosing to believe that his past does not dictate his future. This belief system is what allows him to see opportunities where others see obstacles, find solutions where others see dead ends, and build a new life from the ground up, all because the internal blueprint was already in place. 2. The law of discipline. Discipline isn't about grand, heroic acts. It's about the consistent practice of small, daily habits. It's the willingness to do the boring work that others skip, the silent, unseen actions that build unstoppable momentum for long-term success. The millionaire mindset understands that freedom is born from order. This isn't about rigid control, but about building strategic routines that put you in command of your life. Habits like waking up early aren't just for show. They're a deliberate move to own your day before it owns you. This gives you a clear window for high-value tasks. Similarly, reading isn't a leisure activity. It's an investment in yourself, a way to gain knowledge that others don't have. Planning your time isn't just about scheduling. It's about deliberately aligning every hour with your goals, ensuring your actions are always moving you forward. Discipline is also an active process of subtraction. It's not just about what you do, but what you refuse to do. This means consciously saying no to anything that doesn't serve your vision. This includes cutting out constant distractions like social media and binge watching, removing toxic people who drain your energy, and eliminating time-wasting habits. This process of clearing out the non-essential creates a powerful clarity, allowing you to focus your energy on what truly matters. This dedication to simplicity and focus is what separates a disciplined person from someone who is just busy. 3. Resilience and action. Becoming wealthy is a journey of constant action and learning, not a passive event. A millionaire mindset doesn't see failure as a final stop, but as a valuable teacher. Every setback is an opportunity to refine a strategy, learn a new lesson, and move closer to mastery. The law of resilience. This approach is driven by the law of resilience, the unwavering commitment to a vision, even when the path is difficult and progress is slow. Instead of being guided by temporary feelings or fleeting emotions, you operate on a high personal standard. This means you show up consistently, stay calm under pressure, and always finish what you start. You view every moment as an investment in your future, understanding that the effort you put in today will pay off down the road, even if the reward isn't immediately visible. This internal strength allows you to bounce back from any obstacle, continuing to build and grow when others would give up. 4. Direction over distraction. A millionaire mindset doesn't just react to life, it actively creates its own direction. Instead of letting their day be dictated by outside forces, notifications, other people's emergencies, or fleeting emotions, they consciously command it. This approach goes deeper than just being productive. It's about cultivating inner power, the ability to master your own impulses and find your purpose from within. This means you don't look to others for permission or validation. You are your own authority, making decisions based on your vision, not on what is popular or expected. While most people passively react, complaining about their circumstances or scrolling aimlessly on their phones, a millionaire mind is always in a state of construction, study, and direction. They are building systems, learning new skills, and leading their own lives with purpose. This intentional focus allows them to accomplish an extraordinary amount in a short period, simply because they have chosen to be the leader of their own life instead of just a follower in the crowd. 5. Endurance and alignment. The millionaire mindset views the path to wealth as a marathon of endurance, not a quick sprint. It's about developing the mental toughness to push through internal doubts and external resistance, especially when progress feels slow or invisible. This requires a profound shift in focus, from living for temporary gratification on the weekend to building a lasting legacy. The power of internal drive. This mindset is powered by internal drive, not external pressure. You hold yourself to a higher standard and don't rely on others to keep you accountable. This deep, personal commitment to your vision is what makes your life a direct result of your principles, not just random luck. When your life is built on intentional choices and consistent action, you become a magnet for success. Opportunities, partnerships, and wealth are naturally attracted to you because you're no longer chasing them. Your focus, clarity, and dedication create a powerful presence that draws in what others are still scrambling to find. 6. The final law. It's about the person, not the money. The core idea here is that true wealth is an internal asset, not an external one. Money is just a byproduct of who you are, not the end goal itself. While financial assets can be lost due to market crashes or bad luck, the skills, character, and mental clarity you've developed are permanent and cannot be taken away. This focus on personal growth means you are building the capacity to create wealth repeatedly. Instead of chasing money, you are becoming the kind of person who naturally attracts and manages it. This approach is rooted in self-respect. You don't need external proof or validation to believe in yourself and take responsibility for your future. You are your own most valuable asset, and that is a wealth that can never be depleted. To shift from chasing wealth to attracting it, you must start by training your mind to operate differently. This isn't about magical thinking. It's about making small, deliberate changes to your daily habits and thought patterns. The foundation of a millionaire mindset is built on a few key pillars, starting with a fundamental shift in how you perceive the world. 1. The mind is a garden. Your mind is a garden, and your thoughts are the seeds you plant. This small change you can make today is to become a more conscious gardener. Start by identifying the weeds of your thought patterns. Thoughts of scarcity, fear, or self-doubt. For example, when a new opportunity arises, does your immediate thought go to, "I can't do that," or "what if it fails?" That's a weed. The small but powerful change is to deliberately pull that weed and plant a new seed. Replace "I can't" with a question like, "What is one small step I can take toward this?" This simple act redirects your energy from limitation to possibility. This daily practice transforms your internal landscape. By consistently planting seeds of possibility and pulling the weeds of doubt, you cultivate a mind that naturally seeks and finds opportunities. You're not waiting for a big break. You're creating the conditions for success to grow. 2. The power of subtraction. Another crucial change is to embrace the power of subtraction. The modern world is filled with distractions, social media, endless news cycles, and unproductive conversations that consume your most valuable resources, time and focus. The small change here is to identify 1 or 2 things you can stop doing today that don't serve your vision. For instance, can you put your phone away for the first hour of your morning? This single act of subtraction allows you to reclaim your most productive hours for deep work, planning, or learning. Can you say no to a social obligation that doesn't align with your goals? By removing what doesn't matter, you create space for what does. Clarity isn't found. It's created by this disciplined process of elimination. 3. The shift from reaction to creation. Most people live their lives in a state of reaction, responding to notifications, others' needs, and unexpected events. A millionaire mindset, however, is proactive and creative. The small change you can make today is to choose one thing to create instead of react to. Instead of scrolling through social media, start writing down a business idea. Instead of complaining about a problem, begin brainstorming solutions. Instead of reacting to a stressful email, take a moment to plan your response calmly. This shift from reaction to creation builds inner power and a sense of command over your own life. It teaches you to direct your energy toward building your future rather than passively consuming what the world gives you. These small, consistent changes, cultivating your thoughts, subtracting distractions, and choosing to create, are the real work of building a millionaire mind. By starting with just one of these today, you begin to lay a solid foundation upon which your financial success will inevitably follow. So, are you ready to stop chasing and start attracting? The question isn't how hard you work, but how deeply you think. What small change can you make today to begin building the foundation for your millionaire mind?